Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. On today's class, we will learn about how does relief play an important role in the occurrence of rainfall in India. Now, what is this relief? Relief means the unevenness or the shape of the land. That means these mountains, plateaus, plains, whatever we can see, which gives a shape to our landform. That is only called relief. Now, these reliefs, especially the mountains or the plateaus, how they control or determine the climate of India, that is the main topic of today's class. Especially how the rainfall pattern is being determined by the presence of the relief feature, even by their alignment, especially their alignment, how they are aligned perpendicularly with the direction of the wind or parallelly with the direction of the wind. So let's get started today's class with recalling the important keywords related to today's class. One is the climatic divide, number 2 is the rain shadow zone, and number 3, which you already have gathered knowledge about it, that is the orographic rainfall. So these all the terms will be explained today in today's class. So you listen carefully today's class, because related to this questions are various type of questions are asked in examination in different ways. So which are the different relief present in our India? First of all, let us see those. There are different mountains present, ranges present in our India. But the important ranges which play very important role in controlling the rainfall pattern of India are the Himalayas, the Aravalli, the Western Ghats, the Eastern Ghats, and the Khasi Hill. So how these relief feature controlling the rainfall pattern of India, we will learn today. So before learning that part, you all observe this area. At first you need to know what is this orographic rainfall and what is the rain shadow zone, because these two terms will come repeatedly whenever I will be entering into the main concept. So listen carefully. What is this orographic rainfall? Now you all can observe this one. This is the Arabian Sea, and from here the moisture laden wind is originated, and it is it strikes against the mountainous landform, the relief land. Okay, the mountain is here and the moisture laden wind is striking against the relief. Whenever it will be obstructing against the relief, that time it will be rising up. This is the nature of the moisture laden light wind. So it will be rising up. As it is rising upward, what will happen? It becomes cools down. It becomes cools down and condensation takes place. Then the cloud formation will be there and most of the rainfall will be occurred in this site. What is the name of this site? The side of the relief feature which faces the wind. The side of the relief feature which faces the wind, that side is called the windward side as it is given, and the opposite side is called the leeward side. So you all can observe here, this is the windward side of the relief and the opposite side is called the leeward side. So what will happen after causing maximum rainfall in the windward side? This wind, when it comes in this side, already moisture shaded, right? So what will happen? This area will experience the dry wind which is descending. So whenever dry wind is descending, it becomes hot. So it's a hot and dry wind. So in the leeward area, there is no rainfall occur. No rainfall will be caused in the leeward side. That's why it is called the rain shadow zone. So which part of the relief is called rain shadow zone? the part of the mountainous relief or hilly range which doesn't get rainfall, which is situated in the opposite side of the moisture laden wind, that called is the rain shadow zone. Okay, so this is all about the orographic rainfall, where you need to know the term related to this, that is windward side, and this one is the leeward side, and rain shadow zone is situated in the leeward side, which remains dry, doesn't get that much of rainfall as compared to this windward side. So this is all about the rain shadow zone and orographic rainfall. Now I am coming to the main topic. At first, let me discuss how Himalaya controls the rainfall pattern of India. Now Himalaya is situated in the northern part of India, this we all know, and Himalaya is called climate divide. Why it is called climate divide? Because it prevents the cold Siberian wind to enter India. In this way, India doesn't become a cold area during winter season. And at the same time, what happens from here, this side, when the southwest monsoon winds enters, it will be obstructing against Himalaya. And you see this part, mainly the windward side of Himalaya, there the wind is getting obstructed. As a result, maximum rainfall will occur in this part. This is which part? This is the Ganga plain. So as Ganga plain is situated in the windward side of Himalaya, that's why it receives maximum rainfall during this time. But in the leeward side, who is situated? In the leeward side, the Tibetan plateau is situated. So Tibetan plateau remains dry because it is situated in the rain shadow region of Himalaya. Understood? So in this way, Himalaya controls the rainfall pattern of India. In Ganga plain, during rainy season, we receive rainfall because of the presence of Himalaya. If Himalaya was not there, then what would happen? The cold Siberian wind could enter India. India would become a cold desert. Even the moisture laden wind also could not bring any rainfall in the Ganga plain region. So this is the effect of Himalaya, and for that Himalaya is called the climate divide or climate barrier. So this is the effect of Himalaya. Okay. Now I am coming to Western Ghats. What happens? In this case, when the southwest monsoon winds of Arabian Sea branch, it enters India and it strikes against the Western Ghat, because Western Ghat and the monsoon, you see, this is a perpendicular pattern, perpendicular. As a result, what will happen? Whenever it will be striking against Western Ghat, the windward side of the Western Ghat, where Mahabaleshwar is situated, then this side, where is Mahabaleshwar situated, then your Malabar coastal plain is situated, means the Kerala. Then Konkan coastal plain is situated, Mumbai is situated. In that area, means the windward side, their maximum rainfall will occur. But whenever this wind will move to this part, here who is situated? Here is situated Deccan Plateau region. Okay, Deccan Plateau region. There Pune, we can see here is Pune. Pune is situated. Then many other parts like the western part of Andhra Pradesh, western part, eastern part of Karnataka, these even the Tamil Nadu, this area is the Tamil Nadu region, these are situated. So as they are situated in the leeward side of Western Ghat, in the rain shadow region of Western Ghat, they will receive comparatively very less rainfall. Even they may get receive a dry climatic spell. Because what happens, when this wind will come to this side, it becomes hot and dry. So it doesn't bring that much of rainfall in the Deccan Plateau region, even in the places where which are situated in the leeward side of Western Ghat. So this is the effect of Western Ghat. Understood? So in this way, Western Ghat controls the rainfall pattern of India. So this part, Malabar coastal plain receives the monsoon burst. On the previous class we learned why Malabar receives monsoon burst, because of the presence of this Western Ghat. So if Western Ghat was not there, then what would happen? Then Kerala would not receive the monsoon burst. This area would not receive that much of rainfall. Understood? So this is done. Now the next one is the Aravalli range. Now what happens? This southwest monsoon wind of Arabian Sea branch, after causing rainfall in this Malabar coastal plain and all, it will be moving upward, and whenever it will be blowing along the Aravalli hills, you can see here what is the direction. You see the direction is parallel. With Aravalli range, the southwest monsoon is blowing parallelly. So as parallel, what will happen? There will be no collision. There will be no obstruction. Even the Aravalli range is much lower in elevation. As a result, it cannot prevent, it cannot obstruct the moisture laden wind. Although the moisture also is becoming very less. Moisture amount becoming very less. So all these factors together working for the no occurrence of rainfall in the western Rajasthan region. So why western Rajasthan remains dry during this time? Because it does not receive any rainfall from the southwest monsoon of Arabian Sea branch as it blows parallelly with the Aravalli range. And another side, when the Bay of Bengal branch will come to this side, what will happen? You just see the Bay of Bengal branch will be obstructing against the Aravalli range, and in the windward side which part? The eastern part of Rajasthan is situated. So in eastern part of Rajasthan rainfall occurs, little bit amount of rainfall occurs, but again western part is situated in the leeward side. You can see, because so the western part is situated in the leeward side of Bay of Bengal branch, and southwest monsoon wind of Arabian Sea branch blows parallelly with the Aravalli hill. Because of these two reasons, what happens? Western Rajasthan remains dry during this time, and the great desert has been formed there. Clear? So this is the effect of Aravalli range. Now the next one effect is of Khasi hill. Now Khasi hill is situated where? In these are called the southern hills of Assam, we may say. Now when the southwest monsoon of Bay of Bengal branch reaches this area, this southern hill, especially the Khasi hill, it blocked the air. The moisture laden air is being blocked here. It doesn't allow this wind to move upward. What happens then? Then especially in this area, the Cherrapunji, Mawsynram, they receive highest rainfall. We know Mawsynram is the wettest place of the world. So because of the presence of this Khasi hill and the shape of the mountain and valley, the wind, this moisture laden wind is getting blocked there. It doesn't allow it to go farther north. As a result, the northern part doesn't receive that much of rainfall. But the southern hills receive maximum amount of rainfall. Okay, so this is the effect of Khasi hill. Okay, this is Garo, this is Khashi, and this one is the Jaintia hill. Okay, you will mark in India map pointing. So this is the effect of this Khasi hill. Now coming to the last one relief, that is the Eastern Ghat. Now how Eastern Ghat determines the rainfall pattern. Now what happens during the rainy season, June, July, August, September, during this time, this Tamil Nadu region, especially the Coromandel coastal region, it doesn't receive that much of rainfall during the rainy season time. Keep in mind. Why? Because it is situated in the leeward side of the Western Ghat. So Arabian Sea branch is unable to cause rainfall there. The moisture amount reduces. And what happens during this time, the Bay of Bengal branch, which is blowing here, it is also unable to bring rainfall in this part. Why? Because Bay of Bengal branch is blowing with Coromandel coast, see, parallelly. It is blowing parallelly. So therefore, no obstruction, no rainfall. That is why Tamil Nadu remains dry during the rainy season. Question is asked. Why Tamil Nadu remains dry? I repeat, Tamil Nadu is situated in the leeward side of the Western Ghat, so it doesn't get rainfall from Arabian Sea branch or get very less rainfall, and it is situated parallelly with the Bay of Bengal branch, or Bay of Bengal branch is blowing parallelly with this coast, so no obstruction, no rainfall. Clear? So this is because of this Tamil Nadu remains dry during rainy season. But do you know Tamil Nadu receives rainfall during winter season or even retreating monsoon season. That means October, November or December. During December also it may receive rainfall. How? What is the source? The source is northeast monsoon. What happens? The source is, source is your northeast monsoon. Now what happens? This northeast monsoon, whenever it is blowing from the northeast part during winter, we have come to know in the previous class that monsoon is blowing from northeast to from land towards the sea. That means from here to here, from land towards the sea. Now as it is blowing from land, it doesn't carry much moisture. But whenever it will be blowing over Bay of Bengal, that time it carries amount of moisture and it will be striking against the eastern ghats. Okay, here is eastern ghat, so it will be striking against the eastern ghat. Now your question may be, it comes through this way, then how it gets deflected towards eastern ghat? Because of tropical cyclone. That lesson will be taught afterwards. So you just know that because of tropical cyclone which is originated on the Bay of Bengal, it is responsible for the deflection of this northeast wind towards eastern ghat. So whenever it will be entering towards eastern ghat and it will be striking against eastern ghat, again orographic rainfall. You just see that in the windward side of the eastern ghat, what is located? It is Coromandel coast is situated. So during this time, Coromandel coast is situated in the windward side of the eastern ghat. As a result, Coromandel coast will receive sporadic rainfall. Okay, the nearby areas also will receive rainfall during this time. So during winter, Coromandel coast gets rainfall. Why? Because it is situated in the leeward side of the eastern ghat. So it gets rainfall from the northeast monsoon. Clear? So this is all about the relief action or the effect of relief in controlling the rainfall pattern of India. So I tried to make this part easily to understand, and you also, I hope you understood this part. If regarding this any question, you may ask. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.